Shalom, shalom. All right. This is GMS Baton Rouge, Louisiana camp. Coming back at you with another sit down. All right. As we always do. Okay. Week in, week out, in season, out of season. All right. No days off in this ministry. Preaching the imminent, utter destruction of Babylon the Great and the uprising of the Lord's hopefully elect. Okay. And Lord willing, all hell breaks loose in this time, in these days, this year. Okay, facing the east according to Daniel 6 and 10 and Ezekiel 8:16, giving all infinite honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Harakapadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well, peace and blessings, and much salutation to the hopeful elect who continue to push his truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, today's date is August the 9th, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So at the title of the lesson states what? The greatest crash of our lifetime. Okay? All right? This will usher in what the Bible knows is what? Jacob's trouble. Okay? According to Jeremiah 30 and 7. All right? We've already seen it panic in the stock markets. What it was, last week or a few days ago?
Yeah.
Okay? We've seen panic in the stock markets. People who were putting stocks in Dow and NASDAQ. Okay? The SP 500. They were scared. All right? They didn't know what to do. Just imagine when this whole system collapses. All right? It's going to be a greater crash than the Great Depression that happened in 1929. Thus saith the Holy Bible. And we can prove that. And we will. Okay? So what you need to be doing is locked in, focus on Bible prophecy because it's happening before your very eyes. And we're going to play a clip, all right, that Donald J. Trump has already said, look, all right, we have the greatest crash going to happen. It's going to happen. He didn't say it's a maybe or a possibility. He said it will happen.
Pull it up again.
Okay? But we don't need Donald J. Trump. We got the Holy Bible.
The video?
That's our validation right there.
Play the beginning of it.
That's our biblical proof. The Bible says what? Prove all things. We can prove that thus saith the Bible. But we're just tied it in because the Lord said in what? In the book of Acts, the 2nd chapter, I think the 17th verse, and also in the book of Joel, the 2nd chapter, he says he's going to do what? Pour out the Spirit upon all flesh. Not only the Israelites, but all of the heathen nations as it pertains to be. So here it is. We're preaching the prophecy of particularly the economic system crashing, and then they're going to set up what? A new digital system, all right, via the universal basic income, all right, the CBDC, central bank digital currency, and ultimately, okay, what the Bible says, what? The mark of the beast. According to Revelation verse the 13th chapter, verse 16 through 18. This is coming to pass. All roads are leading to this.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
And like the brother just said, we don't use Donald Trump's words to substantiate this truth. But what we do in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, it says, measure the time diligently.
Mm-hmm.
The way you measure,
and in Habakkuk also.
Yeah.
Book of Habakkuk. Go ahead.
The way you measure the time is by you look at what goes on in society. All right, you see what goes on, like the brother said, the NASDAQ.
Yep.
All right, the stock market, and you funnel that through the scriptures, and the scriptures tell you what's going to happen in this final hour. You listen to the things that Donald Trump say, the so-called, he's going to probably be the so-called leader of the so-called free world. All right, and he say things that he hear that comes down the pipe, and then you do what? You funnel it through the scriptures. We use what we don't use the scriptures to we don't use his words and hold on to his words. We show you how his words is linking up to prophecy. Okay? And that's what we do.
Yes. This is Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter in the NLT. Hold what you got out. We're going to definitely get that. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. It says, I will climb up to my watchtower and stand at my guard post, which we're doing. Okay? Watching these things, man. The elders and apostles have been prophesying of these things to happen. Now they're heavy in the planet Earth right now. So now you'll see what? Okay, well, Dow was down 1,000 points for 3 days straight. And then it jumps up 200 points, 300 points. And then people start to kind of be at ease and relax a little bit to think it's going to be all the same. But no, we're telling you, and we were telling you this in 2021, okay, when the 19 happened, the pandemic, that what? Life as you knew it was about to change. It changed on 9/11,
and
it did. For down here in the deep gutter swamps of the South, it changed during Katrina. Now you got an influx of people all over everywhere, which what raises the crime rate. Life changed for you. Things are not normal anymore. Okay, after the 1/9, things changed. You had to wear that pamper or scarf on across your damn face to go inside of these venues, a grocery store. If you didn't have it, you was denied access. So how much more when this when this economy crashed? What you finna say?
No, I'm backing you up.
Con,
with your precept.
go ahead.
You finished?
Oh, yeah, no, let me finish it off. It says, there I will wait to see what the Lord says and how will answer and how he will answer my complaint. Because we're complaining. The Bible says what? The just complain continually. Okay? We're crying out. Cast him down, O Lord.
Yes.
Okay?
How long, O Lord?
How long, O Lord? To deliver us. All right? We need this system to crash. The quicker this system crashes, okay, Esau can go with his move to implement his whole new system. All right? That's going to come to a screeching halt. Okay? Because the Lord's going to rain terror upon him through nuclear fire. Okay? It says what? Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plain on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, brother. And the way you do that in this modern day and time, you have to look at what these politicians are saying, what these economists are saying. Even when you're looking at these what you call the guys with the Doppler radar, what you call them? The
meteorologists.
These meteorologists, when they telling you that it's a 5.2 earthquake over here, and you know what I'm saying? There's a tsunami over here. All of these things is prophecies coming to pass, man. All right, and that's how you stand on your watch. All right, and warn the people. This is
hold on, not finished. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says this vision is for a future time. Okay, we're in what the world calls the future right now. Okay, the end of an age. Okay, the end of the so-called white man's rulership. And you know the so-called white man's who? Esau, according to the Bible, beginning with the top banking families, the Amalekites. This is their end right here. Okay? It says the vision of what? These prophecies coming to fulfillment. It's for a future time. It describes the end. Woo! And it will be fulfilled. Yeah, I love the NLT. But you got to know when the NLT goes off and when it sustains itself. Okay? It says it describes the end. Yes, it does. And it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently. For it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. So when you see these things, the stock market crash, okay, or having a down, like we said earlier, down 1,000 points, then it jumps 3 days later to 200 points, 300 points, okay? Just wait patiently. It's coming, okay? Yes, the MOTB is scheduled to be released. It said what? From 2017 to 2025. So we'll see, okay? We'll see. All right? Go ahead. What you got, brother?
2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. So how do you see these signs? All right? How do you see these things? He say, so that he may run that reading. How you going to know to run? All right? You get these prophecies, and then you look at the news.
Yep.
All right? You look at these rumors of wars, man. All right? You have to be locked in with the politics and the things that are going on in this day and time. So that's how you could measure the time. In this video we're about to show, this is an example of how you measure the time. Play it, brother.
Yep.
Disclaimer, we don't hold the rights to this video, but we're using this
fair use.
Yep. Information only.
To the Bible.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate your being here. Just a statement before I talk about debates.
Yeah.
I think that our country is right now in the most dangerous position it's ever been in, from an economic standpoint, from a safety standpoint. Both gangs on the street and, frankly, gangs outside of our country in the form of other countries that are, frankly, very powerful. They're very powerful countries, and we don't know what we're doing. We have leadership that has no clue how to handle them or how to handle any other situation. We have a lot of bad things coming up. You could end up in a depression of the 1929 variety, which would be a devastating thing. Took many years, took decades to recover from it. And we're very close to that. And we're very close to a world war. In my opinion, we're very close to a world war. We have people that don't know how to handle it. They're not respected. All over the world, they're laughed at.
What's your credit card debt balance?
Yep.
If it's 10,
Hey,
That's
I know y'all brother ready to say something.
Yeah.
Hey, but in that video, you heard him say, very bad times are coming. Does not the Bible say that?
He said World War III is upon us.
Yep.
He say the time worse than the Dutch. Wait, I'm not gonna add into it. He say, but just like the Great Depression of 1920s, people had to eat at soup kitchens. People went to the bank and all their money was gone.
Well, no, you can add to it because we can see it better than what he can.
It's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be 10 times worse. No, it's gonna be 1,000 times worse than what it was in the 1920s. Okay,
Yep.
So he's validating. He's living out scriptures. All right, he's living out the prophecies. All right, the Lord is using him to do what? Fulfill the prophecy that this brother read that Habakkuk wrote thousands of years ago. That Ezra wrote thousands of years ago.
Yep.
Ezra was on the planet before our great king.
He's back
Then
there.
our great king came back, and when you read 2nd Ezra the 7th chapter, when our great king came on the scene, he fulfilled a prophecy of the Messiah coming in the second Ezra the 7th chapter. And then our great king in Matthew the 24th chapter did what? Reiterated these times happening again. Did he say can we get that? Matthew 24, 21?
Let me get this real quick. 14 and 16. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Now watch how Yahushua said basically the same thing. All right. What's the one of the greatest teachings for if you want somebody to learn something? Redundancy. When you read these various prophets, they've been basically saying the same thing. This is
when you read Luke, you read Mark, you read Matthew, they're saying the same thing. It just worded differently. The brothers you see on the camera, beginning with the elders and apostles, Great Millstone, they say the same thing. When they do their own personal video, they're saying the same thing, but it's going to be worded in a different context. Okay? If you have the spiritual eyesight to see that. Go ahead, brother.
Matthew 24 and 21. But then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. All right, so we are living in the worst time in human history, and it's really beautiful times for the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We about to see some magnificent things, some wonderful things, and these magnificent, wonderful things that we're talking about is going to be terrible. All right, is that Daniel 8 chapter where it say Epiphany is destroyed wonderfully?
Yes.
You know, we
Yes.
about to see some terrible things in the planet Earth,
That's
man.
crazy you said that. Looking at that,
We're about to see some horrific things, man.
Wednesday night.
People are going to be seeing apparitions. You're going to see a great dragon, a literal dragon, Leviathan,
Yes.
come out of his abyss and reveal itself.
He lives.
Yes, brother, and reveal itself and kill people, tear down those destroyers in the sea, man. All right? You're going to see pestilences is going to wipe out whole cities, man.
Let me get it, bro. This Daniel chapter 8 verse 24. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given him this power. All right? Antiochus. Okay, like we like to say according to the historical perspective. All right? Tomato, Antiochus, Antiochus. Antiochus was given this power. Okay? Job 9, from the hand of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully and shall prosper.
He shall destroy wonderfully. And what did Antiochus do when he was on the earth? He damn near annihilated the nation of Israel. All right, the Lord just kept a cluster, you know, away from his ass. All right, and let them Hasmoneans conquer his ass. All right, but he went through like abomination of desolation, man. All right, and he what did he do? He polluted the whole earth. He started this Hellenization, this Westernization. All right, it's written in the book of Isaiah, say the earth is consumed with gross darkness. All right, through Hellenization, he polluted the minds of the inhabitants of the earth, and now he was destroying people's minds wonderfully.
Yeah.
All right, he bought that Hellenistic, that Greek fashion.
When you read, Book of Maccabees, I was reading it all Wednesday night after the conference call. You read about Judas. Judas saddled up his brothers and went against the Greeks, man. I guess in the third, fourth, and fifth chapter. He went against them.
got a quick precept.
And it said amongst the nation of Israel, they were famous.
Mm-hmm.
It said the word, or they say it actually say famous. It said renowned. Okay, and we know what the word renowned means. All right, go to precept.
This is 2 Maccabees 4:12. For he built a place of exercise under the tower itself, and brought the chief young men under his subjection, and made them wear a hat. All right, and this guy was a sellout, Jason, high priest Jason, and he was following suit Antiochus, what Antiochus made our nation do. And when you go into that word wearing a hat, all right, that means he made us conform to the Hellenistic fashion. He made us stop circumcising ourselves and keeping the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. In our day and time, it's the equivalent of turning out a good, wholesome woman and putting her on the hoe walk. You know, you get a little green chick, her parents kept her in, and then she go to college, and then she meet some nigga from the hood, he get in her head, and the next thing you know, she out on the stroll, selling her body. That's what Antiochus did to the planet Earth, man, to the known world when he was ruling. He turned it out, made us uncircumcised, unclean, and just it made this LGBTQ thing. He made it go across all of his empire, man.
Yep.
All right.
Good night. One of y'all get Ecclesiastes 12th chapter.
And that's how he destroyed wonderfully.
Yep.
Start from the top.
Because this is what Esau doing, destroying.
I still got that Zechariah.
Destroying it. Oh yeah, get that. Yes, brother, get that. All right. The whole album, we gonna. That's gonna be the banger there. It's gonna be the banger there. That's what you're seeing now. Going back to Donald J. Trump, when he was in office, him and Nancy Pelosi had a shouting match in the White House, in one of those what they call the green room. Okay, on CNN, what they did. The guy named was Wolf Blitzer. He showed it, and he put up on the internet. Him and Nancy Pelosi had a shouting match, and you can see Trump holding those demonic signs. Okay, when she talks, you can see him holding them Masonic signs. Okay, pull it up. Donald J. Trump and Nancy Pelosi shouting match, and in that segment, they showed what Donald J. Trump said we have to do away with the old way of the world and usher in a new one. What the fuck was he talking about? Things that make you go, So they speak in code when they even talking on these those presidential debates, like what him and Biden did. Now you got one upcoming with him and what the name was, Kamala. Okay, him and Kamala Harris got one coming up in September, allegedly. All right. Pay attention to what they are saying. They're speaking in codes, but it go right over the top of you niggas and you women head, man. Okay, but it can't get past the middle of the Lord. All right, we bring it out on these platforms and these videos. All right, go ahead. What you got,
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
That's what we're doing right now. We're young men. The elders and apostles of Great Millstone are young men, vibrant men, full of energy.
I'm in my prime.
That's right, What they say, the prime of your life. The elders are in the prime of their life right now.
And I'm joking, man.
That's real talk. We having fun with what we're doing, but
truth is what vibrates us.
But
what quickens us.
But we're talking in reality though, because they are young men. All right, Yahweh Shai is a young man. All right, Yahweh himself is a young man. Okay, so when you read, for you younger brothers, when you read about him, we're gonna get back to it. When you read about it, it says what? Behold, the Ancient of Days. When a Jacob see ancient, it'll make him think that what? It means what? Old. Okay? No, the Lord does not have an end or a beginning.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what it means.
He's all powerful.
He's all powerful.
Pure.
The Lord said in Deuteronomy 32 and 39 and 40, I live forever. Okay? I have no ending or no beginning. All right? We want to be in a like-minded power like that, man.
He's new. You know that newness?
They're new. Yes.
The car?
Fresh.
He's fresh and a new 24 hours, 7 days a week for eternal.
Yeah, like you smell this frankincense.
Yes.
And that murder.
Nothing gets old.
Nothing gets old, man. It's fresh. A fresh charcoal, okay? To put on it to light it up. How about you, Shai is that vibrant thing, man, in the earth. Pure energy. Fire. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Consuming fire.
Consuming fire. What it is in what it is. In the Old Testament. Exodus?
Yeah.
Lord is consuming fire. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
It's back in Ecclesiastes.
So we're remembering the Lord in our days of our youth, the Creator. Okay? remember what he told us. And we believe through the Spirit, all right? We are the hopeful elect, all right? That we were pre-warned of these things before we were even formed in the womb of the body. Yahweh Shai was warning us, like, this was going to happen this time right now. Now you're in your lot, and now you're remembering the Creator in the land of your captivity over here in America. You're remembering him, beginning with the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Go ahead.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, in verse 1, it says, while the evil days come not.
What?
While the evil days come not.
The evil is here, man. It's here. All right? Just look at something today. All right? According down here in Baton Rouge, how the murder rate is far increased than what it was last year. And we know that this all happens upon an economic collapse. The city started to get what? Ravaged with raping, okay? Murders, all right? All across the board, all right? These things are happening, all right? At a non-stop. It's not going to stop. It's going to get worse. It has to get worse before it gets better. Okay? Go ahead.
And it reads, it says, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
We don't have no pleasure in none of this, man. All right? The Bible speaks about pleasure, man. You're giving yourself to this lustful world of this society right now. You're going to get sucked in, and brother's going to see you falling off. Okay? Through this, through that, a job, getting vehicles, okay? A woman, all right? Getting sucked into that, and to where you're not locked in as you once were. Because you have pleasure for this world. We have pleasure in bringing out these prophecies, okay? Proclaiming the end from the beginning, proclaiming the economic collapse, which is going to usher in Jeremiah 30 and 7.
Quick precept.
Go ahead.
Sirach 18 and 30. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetite.
That's that lust, man. Of wanting, I gotta have it. Okay? I need it. Okay? If that comes up on you, know what you need to do? A fast. Yes. You gotta do a fast. Okay? Immediately. Get it in right then, because those demons are gonna do what? Increase. Okay? Stronger and stronger. And then evil is warping upon you, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
If thou give thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies that malign thee.
Yeah, because you out here saying one thing, and you talking to the congregation, okay, out there on the highways and byways, okay, but here it is, you done got trumped up on charges up on the news of graping, okay? Just to name one, okay, up on a murder charge. You out here telling people what to do, what not to do, and here it is, you've been a laughing stock right now. Look at him. Okay, now you gave him the devil, which the devil means what? Deceiver, or ultimately a slanderer. Okay, a slander opportunity to capitalize upon you, to have things to say upon you. And doesn't say somewhere, well, I will give you a mouthful of wisdom to one another.
Luke 21:15.
Should not be able to say nothing against you because you're actually doing the word. And this brother brought that out. All right. Not just being a speaker of the word, but being what? You got to do it. Go ahead, bro.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, in verse 2, it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
And the keepers of the house are trembling. Those stock markers. You see what Warren Buffett did. Oh, let me speak of that. Go check out the video our elder out there in New Orleans did. Elder Yakanan did. A couple of days ago, I think it was Tuesday, he did the video.
Right.
Okay? No. This was the one he did by himself. Okay? Speaking on the current times that we're in. Upon specifically this topic right here. All right? It's basically a re-up of what he did.
Shaking of the house.
Okay? The keepers of the house. The J.P. Morgans. Okay? Warren Buffett. Okay? Doing what he's doing. $2.7 million. Let me get that. Okay? Why are they doing this? Even when the 19 popped off, the Bill Gates of hell, what did he do? He dropped out. Okay? I'm no longer the owner of this. I'm gone right now. And it's been said, even over there in our land, that Benjamin Netanyahu is went underground right now in those bunkers. They know this thing is coming. They know this. They are taking what the Bible says, a prudent man for a seal to even hide himself. If the wicked is doing that, how much more the men of the Lord? Y'all got something you want to say on it?
And the way we hide ourselves, we don't go literally underground. We hide ourselves in Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right here.
We say the Lord is a strong tower, and,
Yes.
and the righteous run into him. All right, when we fear, but they had a saying in the world, if you're scared, go to church.
Yeah.
All right, these elites see what's coming. All right, so they're scared and they're going underground. All right, and we believe the word, so we don't want to be a part of the Lord's wrath, so we fear him and we come to him and conform to his word.
Yeah, that's right, bro. Go ahead.
It says, verse Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
They are shaking in their boots right now. Okay, they don't want the system to go down. They have it's not up to them. It's the Lord's bidding. Okay, the housing markets are in shambles right now. Okay, you want to buy a house right now, you're gonna pay a shitload of money to get one, and your credit score got to be right.
And rent is going up.
Rent is going up. If you want to stay somewhere nice, you're gonna pay over down in the deep Gulf South. You're gonna pay between $1,800 and $2,000 a month. Now, for you brothers that's in other coastal areas, like out there in LA, on the west, or even in the east, you're like, damn, that's all. That's it. It goes by, the amount of income that you're making.
Bro,
Go ahead.
I was at the doctor the other day. I took my mama to the doctor, and when I was in there, I seen a chick in there, and she was from Compton, Bompton.
Yes.
And I was like, hey, shorty, why you big fine red thing? I was like, I went with my move. So I was like, why you left the West
Light
Coast?
skin.
Well, yeah, highly
yellow.
Yeah. I'm like, why you left where life is good? It never rains in Southern California to come over here to the bottom of the map where it's trash. You get everything last, and the quality of nigga is just deplorable, just degenerate. She said, I left from over there and came here. She said, I got family here, but over here, she said, I could live. The cost of living is cheaper down here than it is out west. She said she came out here because she couldn't afford the cost of living out west.
Yeah, that's it, man. The gas out there on the west is like right at $6 or more. Okay, so even when I'm in the union. Okay, in the union. All right, being what Jake is doing in his craft. Okay, we go out there to the west coast out there in Vegas. Okay, on a whole union trip where people come from all parts of the world. Okay, to meet up and talk about these things. They're like, well, what y'all making down there in the Gulf South? It's like $28, $29 an hour, and they laugh at you. Dudes actually laughing at us, man. But on the West Coast, they making $40, $44, $45 an hour. You imagine what the overtime is. So Jake from down south will go out there and he'll never come back. and if he does get laid off out there, he comes back down south and he draws unemployment from out there on the West Coast. And guess how much it is? $800 a week, $800 a week, $900 a week. You know how much that is for a guy down here in the deep south? Jake does not make that in 2 weeks down here. How much more a week? Okay, so the keepers of the house are trembling right now. The dollar is dead. The death of the dollar is happening. Watch this show Redacted, man. That guy and his wife went in on it, man. It is here, and they are hiding the fact that it's something else when it's not. Okay, and they're gonna use something to blame it on. So we gotta wait and see what that is. Go ahead.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3, it says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
Stop right there. And you Jakes, y'all use that word like that rap group out of Virginia, the Clips. Remember they had that rap song? I'm grinding. Yeah. You have no idea what that word that's outside of the Bible. That's why the Bible said that Jacob is Yahweh Shem Shai is a form of all things, man. Okay?
I'm a grinder.
Yes. Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Okay? Colossians 1:15. Look that up. Okay? It's nothing done. Everything you see in the earth that has been done and is still to come is done by Yahweh Shai. Okay? Nothing else. He put that word grinding out there, man. Okay? So no matter what your craft is, cutting grass, like we see over here with these jakes, that's grinding. What time it is? It's 4:07. It's what, about 97 degrees out here?
That's definitely grinding.
And he's grinding. We ain't got to turn the camera. We can turn the camera and show you. In that big ass field over there, he's cutting grass. He's grinding. And I told this brother, even last Friday, with me being in the position that I'm in right now, being, a top, not really top, but, a little rank, all right, in the chemical refinery industry, being a foreman, I had to lay some guys off. Had to lay them off. All right. Now, granted, you're like, damn, I know these guys got families or whatever like this. How they gonna be able to support their family? That's not my. I can't do nothing about that. This is my fucking job. Sign it. A reduction of force. Sign it. Sign your name on the dotted line. I take it back to the office. It is what it is. Not worried about that, man. What I'm worried about and what these brothers are worried about, us. Okay, we're concerned about us. Okay, beginning with Elder Apostle Great Mill, we're concerned about us. Okay, how we're getting around and getting out of these tight situations like this, of being evicted, houses being foreclosed. Well, I need money to pay my utility bills. Let's focus on that. He finna get his wicked ass laid off. Hurry up and give me that pink slip so I can get him out of here. Okay, that's what it is. All right, but ultimately the whole system is gonna crash to where there's nothing gonna be left at all. All right, so we gotta get off the goddamn grid and be looking for deliverance. We're looking for it right now. So how much more in the days to come? Go ahead, Al.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3, it says, the grinders cease because there are few.
Labor shortages. Let me get this article right here, Al. Okay. This is from EPI.org. It says the national unemployment rate rose to 4.0% in 2024 in quarter 2, up from 3.8% in the first quarter. So see how it went here from January to a certain month, and then now we're in what so-called August. Now it's at 4.0. Okay. It says in the first quarter, DC and California had the highest overall unemployment rates at 5.3% and 5.2% respectively. Okay, not capping. Okay, you can see it right there. All right there in your face, man. Okay, the grind is a cease because they are few. Nobody has a fucking job right now. And like we said yesterday, what if you're not working at a refinery or doing some kind of grass cutting or chopping trees or working at what? Amazon, okay, because Amazon is hiring the hell out of people right now, okay, a whole food store, okay, then what? You stuck out with it. You like Craig on Friday, okay? Get you a job, son. What is the attitude? Today's day word is what? J-O-B. Get you a job, all right? Finish it off, all right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, back in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3, it says, because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
And that's the future of America. And I read that earlier, okay, in the book of Habakkuk, all right, in the NLT, about the future of America. The future of America is dark, very grim, okay? And darkness is what? Evil, bad times, okay? They are here, all right? The future of America has no bright ending, man.
Yeah, what's going on in Nigeria? Y'all see what's going on in Nigeria? The people in the streets,
Man.
because the cost of living is going up.
Yes.
I don't know how they money. You know, when you go to other countries, their currency, $1, you might have $1, but that dollar will be worth.
Oh, it's way more than
worth $50 in their currency.
Yeah.
And she was on there. Yeah, I just wanted to go get a tomato from my family. You know, they got the accent, the Hamadic accent, and it costs $1,000 something denarii or some shit, you know.
Denarii.
No, that ain't what she said though. It was how whatever their currency was.
That name was not gonna be used over there.
Yeah, it was whatever their currency was, and she was just in front of the camera, very emotional, saying that they can't afford to feed their children. All right, that's all set up by design by these corporate bankers, these Amalekites, man. All right, they the one controls the currencies and the rules and regulations in the planet Earth through who? The EU, the European Union, man. All right, and the European Union controls what? Business, commerce, tariffs, the way
politics.
Yeah, everything that goes
sanctions.
Everything that has to go with how nations build up their economy.
To avert a war, we'll implement some kind of sanctions or tariffs to avert this type of thing from taking place. What do we need to do to stop war from happening right now? Okay, so with a nation attacking another nation through his currency or putting sanctions on a nation, that's an act of war. Okay, it's not actually physical; it's an act of war which can entice a nation to go to war right now. Okay, so with Putin telling, not to get off topic, with Putin telling America is to stop funding Ukraine, Stop funding Israel through billions and millions of dollars. Okay, stop doing that. Okay, because we're attacking Ukraine right now. That's an act of war. Okay, I'm warning you to stop doing this. You're funding them to go to war with us
and putting sanctions on
and
us.
put sanctions on us.
That's an act of war, man.
It is an act of war. That's right, brother. Go ahead.
I wanted to speak on what
Go
the
ahead.
brother was saying. Because, you know, on Facebook, they be having them Nigerian people on social media be jumping in people's inboxes. And they were saying one jumped in the inbox was like, help get them a plane ticket out of Nigeria because it's bad over there. You know? They're saying that it's actually fact that it's all out hell going on over there.
Yeah, and Lagos is the chief city, and it's just the infrastructure is failed. I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This Zephaniah 1:9. In the same day, also I will punish all those that leap on the threshold, which fill their master house with violence and deceit. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. All right, and this is talking about the stock market crashing. The fish gate represents what? The stock market.
Yeah. How you get your
business
base?
and commerce?
There you go. How you get your base?
Ancient world, you went to the fish gate to do business and commerce, to weigh scales and balances, which are coming. Your powders, your spices. All right, you wore your gold and your shekels at the fish gate.
Incoming and outgoing services. Like we got down here, we got the deep in the Gulf. You know, and we at the bottom of the Mississippi River right here, down here in Baton Rouge, New Orleans. The ships, okay, that's on these rivers right here. They bring the barges, okay, because Baton Rouge is what? A port, okay. Baton Rouge is a port. New Orleans is a port. Miami is a port. Houston is a port right here. California, Los Angeles, that's a port. All right, East Coast is a port. New York. They're bringing in these barges, these ships to get the income in. Okay, once that's shut off, okay, how are you going? These railroads, these trains, they bringing in business and commerce. These truckers in these cities, they bring off the business and commerce. Once that's shut off, what happens after that? According to the Bible, what does it produce? It produces a lack of resources, famine, great confusion. The Bible says in Luke 21, perplexity. How are we going to get this? We've had it once before. We can't get it right now. So I got to do this to get it right now. Okay? I got to perform violent acts on the streets to get what I need right now. Some of us got to use what we got to get what we want. Okay? I got guns in my house. I can use this tool right here to go rob me. All right? Anybody that I see that I know that has it right now. This is what it's all coming down to. Once the cities are shut off, the Bible says, well, the cities shall be troubled. Once the cities are shut off, due to what the brother's reading right here in Zephaniah 1:10, okay, all hell will break loose. A series of black swan events is scheduled to take place. All right? Read it again, Quap. Fire your precept, bro. That crash is coming, man. It's here.
Zephaniah 1:10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate.
Yeah.
And howling from the second.
And let me say, let's speak on that. A lot of these economic forecasters been speaking on this. Well, and let me mind you, brothers who watching on the comment board, when you see these economic forecasters, like just throw out a few names like Peter Schiff, okay, I even know our homeboy, even Gerald Salente, but she never gave an actual date. But these guys throw out these dates like this, Jeremiah Babe, okay, throw out these dates like this, X2020, okay, the Atlantis report, okay, those are platforms on YouTube. They throw out these dates like in 2025 or 2024, 2023, even years before that, or scheduling an event to take place through an economic collapse. Throw that shit out the window. These are Malachites. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Abishai, the spiritual demon Satan, they know when they're going to pull the plug on this economic system. So don't be looking forward to say, all right, in 2024 and November 2024, okay, it's going to crash. Don't do that, because you're going to be looked at as a false prophet. Okay? The Bible says the vision is yet for appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it.
Yeah,
the Lord didn't put a damn date in the Bible.
No.
You got to be a watchman.
He told us that we know the season. We don't know the day or time specifically, right, but we know this is the generation
that will see these things.
Tribulation. This is the generation where all these things that will happen. Mm-hmm. All right? It's not going to be 20, 30 years from now. Okay? It's not gonna be, man. It ain't gonna be 5 years from now. We can say that.
brother.
We can say that with
high confidence,
surety.
man. Yes.
Yeah, with confidence, man. All right. These things will happen in the coming days, but we're not gonna put a day on it.
No.
You know. And you know, hypothetically speaking as a man, I think when the next president get in, all right, the domino effect is just gonna start. All right, be it if it's
all
Trump,
hell breaks loose.
all hell is gonna break loose in 2025.
Yes, brother. Real talk.
Probably before
2024
is over.
Is it? Yeah. And it's what they call the fall season, okay? Football season, whatever like this, it's gonna happen. A series of events. We're not even haven't even reached the peak of hurricane season yet.
Man, we've had a president assassination attempt. That's extreme.
Allegedly.
Be it if it's fake or not, it's still extreme. You know, I think it was all concocted. Fake.
Of course it is.
All right, but it's still extreme. If the government is stooping down to a low level like that, something's big coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
All right, because that's mega for them to do. Why are they going so extreme to do something fake like that? They have an agenda that they want to fulfill, man. So something big coming down the pipe, man.
Enterprise, brother.
Yes,
Enterprise, Doc. Let me say this, Doc. Esau wants you out of here. He's not gonna bullshit, bro.
And he's at an all-time low. He's looking real bad.
With JFK, I ain't gonna even get into that. For the sake of the video, with JFK, and you got his nephew, Robert F. Kennedy, all on platforms, particularly on Vlad TV, talking about how it happened, why it happened. Okay, talking about it. Okay, I'm not gonna even say it. Well, we know how it happened and who did it. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. But if Esau wants you out of here, okay, beginning with a president, you're gone. There won't be no attempts. He gonna get your ass.
They don't do attempts.
Ain't doing no attempts. Has been any attempt on any one of them commanders over there in Hezbollah, Hamas, Iran, or Gaddafi, or Saddam Hussein, or it ain't been no attempts. You know, once they put the hit out on you, it's over with.
Iran clearly said Israel don't have the resources to pull that off. They say America had to do it. CIA operatives and so on and so forth. You say Israel don't have the resources to get this close inside and make this happen, man.
Right. You know? It had to be big
corporate bankers use America as his muscle. Okay?
Right, bro.
They want to get you, they're going to get you. The only people they can't want to get that they can't get is the servants of the Lord, because the Lord had a hedge of protection around his men.
We can prove that.
No weapon formed against his men shall prosper.
Yes.
This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, man.
All right. So you people out there saying, no weapon, you have no idea what that means. Lord talking to his elect.
Select men.
Only. Not you. The Lord's going to destroy you. 2/3.
You can't be in the pork chop sandwich talking about no weapon formed against you shall prosper.
You gonna have that pork chop sandwich in your mouth, chewing while you finna get wrap it up and finna go to World War III. Do the military draft. That's coming.
Or become the pork chop yourself.
Yeah.
You'll end up on a plate or a grill.
Yes. Barbecued and ate. Cannibalism. All right. It's a series, like we said, a series of events that finna take place over here in America specifically, man. The Lord saved this place for last. Okay? All empires throughout the course of history, you can prove it back in the 2nd to the 14th chapter. Okay? The world getting weaker through age. Okay? Through the Babylonian period. Bam. Medo-Persian. Bam. Greek. Bam. Rome. All the way down to this last captivity. America has been strengthened. They had this run. Okay? That little season, according to Revelation, the 20th chapter. Okay? Or the 17th chapter of Revelation. He shall continue for a little space. You've had your run. All right? And we was involved in that run. We didn't even know it. Like, well, damn, America is, this is where it's at. It's the place to be over here. It damn near felt like paradise. No cap. But now that we've been brought out of that darkness into the Lord's holy ministry, this truth, okay, we can look back and see it. It's marvelous light. It says in the book of Peter, we can see these things from a rear view mirror. America's left behind already. It's behind us already, man. We're looking forward to the kingdom of heaven. But the Bible says we, according to his promise, look for new heavens, a new rulership. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
This
you can get it, break it down. We get ready to take it out.
This is Ezekiel chapter 30 and verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord came unto me again, unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, howl ye, woe worth the day, All right, because imminent destruction is approaching. All right, so how is a proven fact that you have the men. All right,
Let them know what that destruction is.
Destruction is first and foremost what Jacob's trouble. All right, then you have what you got the persecution. All right, then you have what the MOT to the B approaching, and then finally you have what the nuclear missiles. All right,
shit, then you got the chariots coming.
Yes, along with the chariots.
That's right, bro.
Yahweh Shai and the angels, and it says jump to verse 6. It says, "Thus saith the Lord."
Let me say this, bro, to back you up. Through that persecution, okay, the roundup is coming. There's gonna be a lot of dead bodies out here through that. All right, Jay gonna be resistant. Or I'm not doing it, because a lot of you people, even you Edomites, right? They gonna have to come. They gonna have to kill me to do. Stand on that. Stand on that word.
It's nothing.
Flat out.
They gonna take pleasure, and they'll take pleasure in destroying you.
They your huckleberry. They with that. They with all that.
Yes.
I mean, he's the harbinger of death, man. So what you saying, what they're gonna have to do, that's how they get down. That's what they were created to do. All right, they're the Lord's sword for everybody that's at enmity with the Lord. So the Lord would grant you your request. What he say? Give them over to their vile affections. Mm-hmm. He'll give you that. That's what you want. He'll give it to you.
You cannot end the video without getting Isaiah 19, brother. Please, that's it, bro. Go ahead tonight.
This is back in Ezekiel 30 and verse 6. Thus saith the Lord, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall.
Bring it out, brother.
Right. So hey, that goes with 2/3 of our people. All right. They still want this space to thrive. Okay. They're gonna submit themselves to the
voting.
Yes, with the voting. They're gonna uphold all the things that Esau put out before them. So
you see how the Lord, real quick, you see how the Lord, I'm gonna let you get it back. See how the Lord controls the minds of the people. Okay. Ultimately, beginning with Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. The Lord controls the minds of these elites. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, President Donald J. Trump. Okay. And what that J mean? I looked that J up, because I know there's a lot of them. The Roman presidents had the name J
in the middle.
J in the middle of it, like Robert Julius Oppenheimer, Julius with Tiberius Julius Alexander. Okay. I look it up. It might not mean Julius, but I just tying it in all together though. That's another topic. But the Lord's working on the minds of you people, beginning with the Israelites. I'm gonna take Joe Biden out. You don't like Biden, you're talking about him, or he shits on himself. He's capable of running the country. He falls down and going to the airplane. That's fine. Take him out and put this whatever hell she is. She's not a nigga woman. Put her in, okay, with dark skin like they did Obama, okay, and get you to go in there and cast your vote. That way the Lord is justified in destroying your ass, man. We casting vote for Yahweh Shai, beginning with the men of the Lord over here. Want to say something on it?
Yeah, because I was thinking about that scripture where it say, those join hand in hand.
I see your wheels over that turn. That's why I gave it to y'all.
Both shall fall into a ditch. All right?
God.
So
what? Go ahead, tonight.
And it says, back in Ezekiel 30 and 6, it says, and the pride of her power shall come down.
Go ahead.
All right, yes. So that's what you're looking at. You seeing the downfall and the power that Esau Edom, his wicked queendom, has having it is falling. All right, you got all these other nations coming against it. They're linking up, joining together.
Bricks.
Okay.
Bricks, baby.
So you see that power source, that power structure that Esau
had. The balance of power is being shifted,
being broken down.
But let me say this: within it being shifted, it's not going to transfer to you, China. Not going to transfer to you, Russia. It's going to transfer to Yahweh Shai and his elect. The Lord said, you should sit on 12 thrones of tribes with me. Okay? That's power. I'm getting it, and I'm giving it to you. That's why we're his friends. What's a friend do? Okay, if I got a cake, okay, you get half of it right here, man.
If I'm eating,
you're gonna eat too, man. All right, the real eat. Not like a lot of you niggas do. Okay, you eat half, okay, so to prevent you from getting the other half, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, and I'm gonna eat the other half. That's what you niggas do. But Yahweh Shai is a real brother, the big brother of us all, man. Beginning with the remnant, man. I'm not gonna drink till I know you can say something else, though.
He said we join heirs.
Join heirs.
So all of the dominion and the power, the majesty, the glory he got, he's gonna share it with his brothers. And like he say, I'm not gonna touch that
wine
until we cheers.
That's a brother.
We toasting together, man.
It's big bro.
144,000 men.
The everlasting Father.
With a big glass of wine about this fucking big.
Yes.
You know what
bigger
I'm saying?
That he had preserved for his men.
Oh, it's 2,000-year-old wine.
Yes.
Potent wine, man.
Like the wine he made at that wedding, man.
Yeah.
You know, when it got the head of the wedding was like, man, y'all say the best for last. He gonna make some wine like that for us. Brew it. It's been brewing 2,000 years.
Yes, bro.
When he said I prepared a place for you,
Yes.
you got that wine. Getting because wine gets better with time.
Yes.
Hey, stewing, you know.
It gets more potent out of time.
Although he could turn water into wine.
Yes,
and have
he can.
it like that.
When Yahweh Shah says, I will make all things new, this is new wine right here. The literal wine we're talking about now. Okay? I make all things new. It's only 2 days old. So you have some wine that you done bought the day Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That you done had Wednesday. It's still fresh. Okay? So look, you gotta look at it like that, man. All right? A day to the Lord is what?
1,000 years.
1,000 years, man.
Yeah, you got wine out here that costs thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Go
Amalek drank that.
Yeah, 1700s to the 1800s and shit. But they spend big money on these elites spend big money on wine. Shit been
That's
brewing
all they drink is wine.
since the fucking 1600s, 1700s.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the chemicals in the Powerade, the body armor, the fucking water, okay, to fuck y'all up. But I'm gonna sit over here and drink wine all damn day. And then the water that I do have, it has nothing in it at all, man.
Yes.
Okay. So look, this is how the economy collapses, man. Okay, we can go further into it according to Revelation the 6th chapter. All right, with the black horse. Okay, all the way down to the pale horse. That's the video we're gonna do too, because that's the time we're in hyperinflation.
Yeah.
Okay, that pale horse is riding on the earth right now. Believe that. The pale horse is riding on the earth right now. Hunger, sword, famine, death is here. War. Okay. Hey, so with that, all right, we hope this sit down on August the 9th, the year 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob Trouble, was very edifying. We're out here preaching the downfall and imminent destruction of Babylon the Great and the uprising, beginning with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, hopefully elect. Okay, that's who we're doing this for. It's for salvation to be received in these latter days through balance. Destruction comes, salvation comes simultaneously. Facing the east, according to Daniel 6:10 and Ezekiel 8:16, giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakapadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule and teach well, peace and blessings, and much salutation to the hopeful elect who continue to push this truth. Baba Ball, Kwame Yashala, Shalom, Makiyam, Shalom.